Hello everyone, I'm Yetunde Ojo, a student of Baltimore City Community College, and this is my persuasive speech titled Technology Isolates Us. Technology is an essential part of our lives today, and few can imagine living without it. You and I will agree that technology has come to stay. We see the use of technology in our day-to-day activities, at work, back in the school, even in business interactions and transactions. Technology is a gift humans have given to humanity, but at the same time, it can separate us, or it's separating us, it's isolating us. And let us take a look into social media. Social media, which was created to bring people together, to bridge the gap of distance. But what are we seeing today? We are seeing the fact that it is separating people in reality. In reality, people are no longer friends. You might have 5,000 friends or followers on your Instagram page or your Twitter page or what have you. But in reality, how many friends have you got that you can actually call your friends? We can see as well that social media it's not just separating, it is also causing depression. Why did I have to say this? Because many people are being bullied on the internet. Because right on the internet, anybody can be anything. Anybody can be anyone behind the screen. So we get bullied a lot. We have children being bullied via the internet. We have even adults being bullied. And one other thing about social media and the internet again is that you can live double lives. You want to impress your followers, you want to impress the people you're following, and meaning to say you're living above your means because you want to be like the models you're seeing on the internet, or the stars or the celebrities you are seeing on the internet. And all of this has got adverse effects and psychological effects on social media users, apparently isolating everyone from who they are supposed to be, leading to depression. So technology and social media, even though it is for good, it's supposed to bring us together, it's separating families. These days we're having increase in divorce rates, not just for anything, but because there's no communication between spouses again. They are separated, they are living their lives right on their mobile phone, which is always and readily available. Even if families that are together, they are not really together in the real sense. For example, dinner times which supposed to be fun times for family, where families are supposed to come together and catch up, relay what the activities of the day was or how they spent each other's day. They're all busy with their gadgets, with their tablets, with their phones, connecting with their friends, speaking with people they can never see, or people they might never even know. But the people they know, their own blood, their own family, they don't need to or nothing about each other. Parents these days only know what and who their kids are via the internet. They cannot integrate into their life and what they're up to. Technology, as good as it is, has helped improve education. You and I will appreciate the fact that we can even make use of and use books via our phones, or tablets, mobile books, e-books as it is called. But the truth again is the traditional education, when technology was not really taking over, something is missing, and that is the interaction students have with each other. Many friends are supposed to be created from that environment, that classroom, but these days it is not happening because everybody is busy with their mobile gadgets, with their phones, with their tablets. Even teachers they don't really understand students these days. They are not able to observe the progress of each student. Let's take a look at online education. We don't see our lecturers, we don't see them, they cannot see us as well. And meaning to say, there's no interaction, there's no teacher-student interaction and observation, where a teacher is supposed to understand the weakness and the strength of each student. Rather, they just observe and grade per whatever you're able to submit. And all of this are the effects of technology isolating us from the reality. And one other thing again is how technology is affecting even our sense of humor. People don't smile these days. There's no sharing of fun or jokes. Years ago, before it became a thing that is available for everyone, right on the bus, on the train. People crack jokes, people share their day-to-day challenges and stories to encourage or to challenge each other. But what do we see these days? We are all glued with our phones, we are all glued with our gadgets, with our tablets. So what I'm trying to say is this, that technology, as good as it is, as good as is very helpful in our activities, in achieving even the little tasks we're supposed to do, if care is not taken, which is happening, it's separating us, it's isolating us. And like I said, it leads to depression, because you are not talking out, you're not expressing who you really are to people around you that can see you, that can understand and feel you. But rather we all feel and relate with just people that we cannot see. Technology is good, it has come to help us even elsewise, but these days it's causing more problem, because if one of the reasons why it's isolating us is we might be dying inside. With battling with health issues, but because we don't talk to people, many people even prefer to just search online for whatever ailment they're going through, which can be put up on the internet by anybody. Instead of seeking the help of your doctors or your nurses or your health practitioners, you just believe that, oh, I've got the use of tech on my phone, I can make use of it. So all of this is affecting who we are. It's digging deep into humanity, where we don't have value for each other anymore. So it's a whole lot, but all I want to say again is this: please, my listeners, let's try and make use of technology positively. And now, what are the helpful tips that I've got that can help us with? One of the things is, let's start from the family. Family is the smallest unit of a society, right? So whatever we are going to project into society starts from the family. We can as well cultivate the culture of no phone use at meal times. That way you are imbibing the interactions with your children. You are teaching them that as a family you must talk anything and anyhow. You will not be judged. You will be accepted and you'll be listened to. Because one thing why kids especially go ahead on the internet is because they have the fear that their parents or whoever is older than them will not listen to them. That's one thing. And even these days, one of the things that the school can help us with is to encourage with students in school activities, not just for the academic life, but also to help us interact with one another. We don't say hello to each other anymore. We don't get along with each other anymore. We don't even know each other's birthdays anymore, because everybody is busy with their phones. But if the school can encourage activities that in small groups, that we build team building, we help us to interact with each other. That's one helpful tip. Another one is in our community out there, in our neighborhood, we can come up with community activities that will bring age groups together, where they will all just come around, talk about things, share ideas, build things together. All this is what, even though the technology is there to push out that information, it can be used positively, not isolating the people. So therefore, I will encourage each and every one of us to please make use of these gadgets, make use of technology in a way that is not controlling us, but rather we are the ones controlling it. Thank you, and thank you for listening.